guests, bring them over here like once a week, just to kind of figure out who they are and what they do.
I was told Marion and Amanda would be here.
They aren't coming.
They feel like they already know everything about you. Yeah, but we want to know who the real Ron West is. Yeah, we know you've been on Third Rock and on Who's Line.
Backdraft, King of Queens.
But you, man, you come off so cold and aloof.
That's absurd. Look, I'm not having any fun. This place smells like Chinese food. I'm going.
No, wait, Ron. You gotta have at least one drink with us.
Yeah.
Well, I don't drink, but I do like to brag.
Hey!
Here's to the show.
To the show!
You know, this reminds me of one time when John Lithgow forgot his lines.
That's good. Oh, God damn, my head is killing me. My arm! My arm!
Where's Ron?
I don't know! My fucking arm is gone! All right? Chad, just breathe. You can improvise an arm. We can't improvise a special guest.
There's no way we drank that much tonight. Please tell me we didn't drink that much tonight.
Hey, look. We got flight itineraries. We got him to, okay, England, Chicago, Joplin, Missouri. He must be one of those places. What? We don't have the money to go to all those places and find out where the hell he is.
We can use the Second City credit card.
4 friends try to save the guest star in their finally successful sketch show in Hangover 3.
Time out. So first off, how did you get tickets to Oprah's farewell show? And secondly, why do you think Ron's here?
Okay, calm down. One question at a time. A, I'm not totally about the fatties. And secondly, everybody knows Ron loves Oprah. Guys, I don't think Ron's here.
Ladies and gentlemen, self-proclaimed lady of all time, Oprah Winfrey!
Yeah!
Ladies and gentlemen, and those in between like me, it's my farewell show! And of course, we have gifts for you. Look under your seats. It's the Rapture!
Quiet back there. Listen, these roads in England don't make any sense. I don't know where we're going.
It's because we're in Ireland, you idiot.
There's a car! Oh! God damn it, we got in a goddamn car accident!
Say goddamn it!
God damn it, this is the last goddamn thing we need!
Who the fuck taught you how to drive?
Oh my God, dude, it's the President of the United States.
That's right, and I'm about to be the president of kicking your white ass.
Mr. President, look over there! It's a birther!
Joplin, Missouri.
Yeah, I don't think Ron's here.
Yeah, he's definitely not
no
here.
way he's here now. Look, a tornado!
Chan, too soon. All right, so it's 10 minutes before the show, and I think Ron is dead somewhere.
I still don't have an arm, all right? God, Chan, you always have to make it about you, don't you?
Ron, where the hell have you been?
Over there, off stage. Was talking to Marion and Amanda.
Ron, we literally had to travel all over the world to find you.
Well, congratulations on committing to your reality. The show has begun.
Wow, Chan, you look really stupid with one arm.
This is the Second City This Week, starring anchor Ron West, featuring Brian Nichols as Barack Obama, introducing Patricia Villetto as the nurse, and sponsored by the published version of the People vs. Crime Lark, the national action details of the Second City. Tonight's episode, Pawlenty of Trouble.
What a week it was.
friends of Dominique Strauss-Kahn have offered more than $1 million of hush money to the family of the maid accusing him of rape, but the family will not accept. Mr. Strauss-Kahn was last seen floating down Shit Creek with lots of money but no paddle. British police were criticized for giving President Obama the security code name Chalak, a Punjabi word meaning smart aleck. They immediately changed the code name to Geronimo. Speaking of slurs, Virgil Hartgee, a Sauk County, Wisconsin supervisor, refused to apologize for saying we Jewed him down, referring to getting a contractor to reduce his price. In response, Jews are saying, I went to the bathroom and took a Virgil Hartgee. After 16 years on the run, accused war criminal Ratko Mladic was taken into custody Thursday by Serbian authorities. His brother Finko is still at large. Oprah Winfrey surprised everyone by hosting a very low-key finale to her 25-year run, simply thanking her fans for her success and exhorting them to connect, embrace, liberate, and love. She then ascended into heaven, where she will sit at the right hand of God. We now take you to this suburban home.
I never thought this day would come. It's the last episode of OPRAH. It's over. Forever.
My legs don't work. I'm numb. I feel dead inside.
Oprah, don't go. Please, I need you. You're my favorite thing.
What the fuck am I supposed to do at 3 o'clock in the afternoon every day? Huh? Am I supposed to pretend like I care about what my children did in school that day? What am I gonna do without that fucking slut on TV?
What if I remember that I was molested as a kid? What show am I gonna go on to talk about it?
If the serial rapists that Oprah interviewed on episode 197 were brutalizing me right now, I wouldn't feel it.
Oh my God, there's something wrong with Nancy.
Oh, Nancy, talk to us. We're hurting too.
Do you want to watch the OWN network? I think Gayle King is on.
Oh, Oprah, how could you do this to us? I am so sorry I didn't watch the lesbian date rape episode. Please, Mommy, Oprah, don't leave me.
Damn it! Without Oprah, what the fuck am I supposed to think about when my husband is fucking me at night? The reality! Why?
If 2 black men run for president, how will I know who Oprah wants me to vote for? I have no mind of my own.
The cyanide-laced Kool-Aid is ready. I used the Jim Jones recipe as discussed on episode 347 on religious cults.
Oprah, I am going to drink this Kool-Aid so that you will be proud of me.
Let's see how you feel, Oprah, now that the only thing you have to look forward to is going to eat at Outback with your limp dick husband. Oh, that's right. You're too selfish to get married and have kids.
Oh. I'm gonna drink this because everyone else is.
I'm just drinking mine as a formality. I can't go back to being that person who watched Donahue and was afraid to admit that I look at my bowel movements in the toilet and that I like getting fucked in the ass by my husband. I just said that to see if you guys were listening.
Oh no, we forgot to give Nancy some Kool-Aid.
Mr. President, the press have assembled in the pub for you.
Well, just let me finish this Guinness and I'll be right in.
We thank you so much for coming to Ireland, Mr. President. Our country is in dire economic straits. We're glad you're able here to help out our community.
Glad to be here.
That Guinness is going to cost you 3 euros.
Oh, sure.
Thank you, Mr. President. 4-leaf floor.
Holy shit! Are you,
I'm a leprechaun.
thought you were make-believe.
Well, I thought a U.S. black president was make-believe. I guess we both learned something today.
Don't I get, like, the 3 wishes or something?
Jesus, Mary and Joseph, do I look like a genie to you? No, you don't get 3 wishes. But I will answer you 3 riddles.
Riddles?
Riddles, conundrums, problems. What are your 3 biggest problems?
How about the economy?
Well, that's no problem at all. What you need to do is go out and get as much gold as you can. And then you go and you hide your gold. But you don't tell anyone where you hid your gold. That way, no one knows how much you have or haven't got. And then you just go out and spend all you want, and you don't have to worry about how much you had to cover it.
Well, we already tried that.
Okay. That was your question, and that was my answer. Next question.
Okay, how about regulating healthcare?
Guinness.
Excuse me?
Sure, all you need to do is drink a pint of Guinness a day. Half a pint if you're under 13. And it'll be fine and dandy. Sure, look at the Irish people. We all live until we're 103.
I don't think that's really going to fix our
Well,
problem.
that was your question, and that was my answer. Next and final question.
All right. What do I do about all these natural disasters in the United States?
Sure, that's no problem at all. What you need to do is go out and get yourself a saint. Here in Ireland, we had a problem with snakes. And in came St. Patrick with his stick. And sure as you know, we don't have any more saints. Or snakes.
That's absolutely no help at all.
Those are your questions, and those are my answers. Like it or not, that's what you get. Quick, look over there.
Mr. President, we're ready to see you.
Seamus, I just saw a leprechaun.
Oh, no, Mr. President. That was Brian Cohen, Ireland's Prime Minister.
That explains why the economy crashed.
Ah, yes, but his Guinness healthcare bill is doing pretty well.
Okay, so they gave us a certificate of live birth, and my campaign is over, but that doesn't mean they won, not by a long shot. Okay, so Barack Obama is over in Ireland celebrating his Irish heritage. What do we have to do to prove that he was actually born in Ireland and therefore cannot be president, Reggie?
Well, Mr. Trump, it took some searching, but I did find one picture of him wearing a green Boston Red Sox cap.
Gary Busey could have done better than that. Janet, what do you got?
Well, I have this ticket stub, which proves beyond a doubt that he attended a Pogues Dropkick Murphys double bill concert.
Yeah, that's much better, but that just makes him a frat boy douchebag. It doesn't make him Irish. Come on, what do you got for me, Marova?
Well, I was able to find a video of President Obama dressed up as a leprechaun, dancing around a giant pot of gold, and holding a Guinness in one hand and waving the Irish flag.
Jackpot! Where did you get that?
Some of it may have been edited.
The Jeopardy supercomputer Watson started testing at Columbia University Medical Center. The machine will eventually help doctors with the diagnosis and treatment of patients. Thanks to IBM and Nuance Communications, Watson is here with us now. Now let's see if I can stump the computer. Watson, I've got a headache and a cough.
What is jaundice?
Wow. That's really specific. Next disease, I have a rash and discoloration of the pupils.
No, I'm serious. You have jaundice. You should get that looked at.
Well, we'll try one more disease. Watson, I have a low appetite and leg pains.
Do you want me to call an ambulance, Ron West? Get medical attention for your jaundice.
Thank you, Watson. Pakistan has returned the wreckage of the helicopter used in the bin Laden raid to the U.S. Showing how poor the relationship between the two countries is, the helicopter arrived with postage due. Former Democratic presidential candidate John Edwards will be indicted for violations of campaign finance law, including giving $1 million to Mistress Rielle Hunter. At last. Stupidity is a crime. The pro-Sarah Palin documentary entitled The Undefeated will hit theaters this summer. Early reviews say the film has a promising start but suffers from confusing dialogue, cartoonish performances, and fails to deliver in the end. The U.S. Supreme Court has upheld an Arizona law which denies businesses a license if they repeatedly hire undocumented workers. Well, good luck finding a place to eat in Arizona. The British press criticized President Obama's lack of proper royal etiquette when he picked up a glass to toast the Queen before she did. Yes, of course. The leader of the free world should wait for a powerless figurehead from the 19th century to pick up her fucking glass. We now take you to your television screen.
Welcome to the Weather Channel's continuing coverage of the damage in the Midwest. So much ruin in America's heartland.
And we've got some incredible footage for you.
The human loss is immeasurable in terms of suffering. Homes ruined, families literally separated, children orphaned.
All by the power of nature. Mother Nature's wrath is incredible. As you can see from this footage over here, the cone of a tornado literally tears this 18-wheeler to shreds. Sexy, right?
Julian, I can't help but notice you seem to be enjoying the destructive force of the tornado.
Oh, hell yeah. I mean, have you seen some of this stuff? I mean, I saw a mansion get turned into toothpicks. I mean, damn, right?
Julian, people in places like Joplin are suffering. Their stories are moving.
I'll tell you about a moving story. A young high school kid was driving on the road, and he literally got sucked through his sunroof, almost like a slippery canal. All right? I mean, is that not a moving story?
That's
incredible. I mean, they still haven't even found him.
Julian, people are losing their lives.
Marion, it's called earth changes.
What?
Earth changes. The Navajos call it Pequotsi. You ever heard of global warming?
Yes, I've heard of global warming.
All right, extreme climate change causes severe weather. So the bitch is in full effect. We might as well enjoy it while it lasts.
Language, we are on the air.
Oh, come on. Tornadoes, tsunamis, earthquakes. It's all sign of end of times. I mean, we've already been raptured.
Julian, we're raptured.
Okay, it's just been postponed. You'll see, bitch, you'll see.
Do you want to lose your job?
I don't care. Come October 21st, I'm going to be in heaven. And I'll probably be hanging out with that high school kid who got slipped through that sunroof like a canal.
Let's just go to the videotape footage.
We're going to watch now as a tornado really give it to a bunch of cattle and men.
Osama bin Laden is dead. But the United States is about to face an even greater enemy.
Mr. President, we have a problem.
Well, the leprechaun solved our problem. Good God.
That's right. The greatest domestic terrorist the world has ever known. Mother Nature.
383 dead due to floods in 7 states. 344 dead due to tornadoes in 21 states. And it goes on and on.
Mr. President, the U.S. Weather Service has got to do something.
Do what, General? There's nothing we can do.
Mr. President, another twister just hit Joplin, Missouri.
One man will reach his limit.
Gentlemen, this means war.
Mr. President! Mr. President! Mr. President!
Ladies and gentlemen of the press, no more will we try to preserve America's natural resources as America is attacked by natural disasters. No more will we strive to protect America's waters as America's waters strive to destroy us. No more will we try to end climate change as again and again the climate tries to end us. Today, the United States declares war on Mother Nature.
USA! 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 You soldiers will burn plastic, you will burn styrofoam, you will burn any piece of vegetation that has the misfortune of coming into your path. Mother Nature never gave us a break, so we're going to return the favor by sticking our collective carbon footprint right up her ozone hole! USA! USA! USA!
What happens when a nation stops going green and starts seeing red?
Recycle this, you cold bitch!
Mr. President, this is a suicide mission. There's no way we can win this.
I suppose you think that all these natural disasters are just a result of random changes in temperature and atmospheric pressure, is that it?
That's what I believe.
And what if you're wrong?
that I spent $36,000 on a meteorology degree from the Florida Institute of Technology for nothing.
This Mother Nature
May God have mercy on us all.
is a motherfucker.
Oh. Hey, Romeo. Hey, Benvolio. Are you going to the Capulet Ball?
No, we're actually heading down to the church carnival.
You guys are so immature. Why go to a stupid church carnival when you can go to the big ball at the
Hey, Peter. Hey, Steve. What's going on?
Oh, we're doing a scene from Romeo and Juliet to raise the artistic value of our show.
That's not what he means. Matt's having a heart attack. We need some help.
Well, maybe I can help. I'm not a doctor, but I played one on TV.
Okay, great. Well, he needs like CPR and take me out of here or
It's a
something.
good thing I brought my physics book.
What?
Oh, Ron played a doctor of physics, not a medical doctor on
Great.
TV.
What the hell good's that gonna do?
Hey, Romeo. Hey, Benvolio.
See you later, guys.
Thank you, doctor.
That was a true story. Julian Assange is said to be unhappy with the portrayal of WikiLeaks in a recent PBS Frontline documentary. An angry Assange then reminded the reporter that he had told him that in confidence. Ronald Reagan's 58-year-old daughter, Patty Davis, will appear nude in an upcoming issue of More magazine. Miss Davis previously created controversy by appearing nude at age 42 in a 1994 issue of Playboy. Patty, please stop. Whatever the unresolved issues are between you and your father, please stop. Let it go. He's gone now. Sarah Palin said Thursday she has the fire in her belly to mount a bid for the White House. Now, if we could only get that fire to spread to the rest of her. Speaking of the 2012 election, some other candidates were in the news.
Governor Daniels,
Governor Pawlenty,
Last question.
are you going to run for president in
2012?
I have to talk to my wife first.
Sweetie, what are we having for dinner?
Enchiladas.
Enchiladas? You know I
love
enchiladas.
That's why I made them.
Does this have something to do with me wanting to run for president?
Of course not. Why would you think something like that?
Because you know enchiladas give me mud butt.
You should follow your heart and run. You deserve it. And as your wife, I
won't support you. I don't care what your heart says either.
I love
hate you. Why can't you just be like all those other Republican wives and do whatever your husband wants? Ow!
Fuck you!
That hurts.
That hurt good.
Look, I have real solutions to fix America, and I know that I can win.
tell me about your solutions to fix America. You know it makes me all slippery.
I'm a Washington outsider.
Oh, yes!
Oh, no, I don't want to hear this again.
I'm going to repeal Obamacare, cut spending, and build a mile-high wall between us and the rest of the world.
Shut up!
And do me!
And leave! I've told you how I feel, and if you want to keep on running, then you're going to have to do it by yourself. But let me tell you something, mister. I promise you that without a wife, no one will be calling you.
Mr. President, it sounds so good coming out of my mouth.
Speaking of your mouth, why don't we take those enchiladas into the bedroom and practice my first debate?
I thought you'd never ask.
Forget I ever asked.
Stop doing that.
Sorry.
I'd recognize that nose and see my comb over anywhere. You're Mitt Romney.
Yes, I am.
I heard you had an office in this building.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Lou, look. Can we do that again? It's just you have such a weak handshake. You know what? It's probably the stress, what with you running for president and all.
Well, it is a lot of stress, but it's worth it. I have some big ideas to help out America.
Yes, and I'd love to hear them. Let me buy you a beer and we can talk politics. Because I'm a middle America voter with no college education, so I choose my candidates based on relatability rather than competence.
I'd love to get a beer, but I don't drink alcohol.
Oh, well then a cup of coffee then.
I can't do that either.
Hot cocoa?
Can't do it.
Let me get you a nice Coke.
I don't drink that either.
Wow, you are really no fun.
Yeah.
That's okay. We really need a straight shooter there as president to get things done.
Well, that's what I am.
Hey, why don't you pray with me? We can ask God to give your campaign the strength to beat Obama.
I wish I could, but I'm LDS. Unfortunately,
LDS?
Yeah, I only pray with people of my faith.
Well,
Mormon.
Oh, like that Bill Paxton on that Big Love show.
Yes.
Oh.
Only without all the wives. Mormon joke.
Oh.
But anyway, I mean, aren't we all the same in God's eyes?
Well, you are the one who just refused to pray with me.
We can argue semantics all day.
Oh, God, now you're using big words. I don't think you're the person I thought you were, Governor Romney. But at least we can agree on one thing, right?
What is that?
Obamacare. Repeal it.
Yes.
Yes.
And no.
I wish you hadn't
When
said
I was
that.
actually governor of Massachusetts, I actually passed a similar health care
Not listening. No.
Lou, you don't have to vote for me if you don't want to.
I'm gonna vote for you.
Why is that?
Well, because you're not black, and as a middle American voter with no college education, that's all I really care about. You gotta work on that handshake, though.
Pope Benedict made the first papal call to space during the Space Shuttle Endeavour's final flight. However, the Pope undid his progressive move by asking the astronauts how long it takes the sun to orbit the Earth. In other religious news, Harold Camping, blaming his failed rapture prediction on poor arithmetic, reworked his apocalyptic calculations and now says the rapture will happen on October 21st. He also predicted the next 3 raptures on April 23rd, 2012, December 30th, 2045, and Janumember 45, 3056. A new survey, Sex and Secularism, claims that atheists have better sex lives than believers in a higher power. Believers said, "Oh yeah? Well, at least we know who to praise when we have an orgasm." The Supreme Court this week said that California's prison overcrowding amounted to cruel and unusual punishment and ordered the release of 33,000 prisoners. The state has begun medical parole, setting free people who are deemed no longer to be a threat, like these 2 guys who are in wheelchairs.
Man, you know the first thing I'm gonna do when I get out? I'm gonna go back to my set. I'll be all like, "Guess who's back, bitches?" Then if anybody gives me any lip, man, I cut them in the face. And I'll be all like, "Man, you gave me lip, now you ain't got no lip, huh? Man, this shit ain't gonna wipe itself!" Then they're gonna be all like, "Man, you can't run a gang, you're in a wheelchair." And I'm like, "Bitch, I ain't handicapped, I'm handy-capable." Man, in my mouth! You know what a mouth is? That's what I'm gonna smack you in if you get applesauce on my cheek again. Man, give me my bandana. I gotta have my colors on when I go out there. I'm gonna show T-Bone who's boss. Man, don't cover up my steel plate. I'll get your under the giant hands off me. God, what you gonna do when you get out, Huck?
I'm going to rape a girl.
Damn, that's cold-blooded.
I'm going to find a girl, and then I will put her against the wall, and then I will make her inflate my penile implant. And if she runs away, I will find another girl and I will back her up.
Man, you know that Michael Jackson video, Beat It, where they tie each other up and then they like knife fight? That's what I'm gonna do. Oh, and T-Bone's gonna think he got the advantage, but what he don't know is I'm gonna put on my wheel brake. Yeah, I'm gonna fuck him off.
I'm going to find who ratted me out, and when I do, I will give them a shin kick so bad with my leg extension carrier so bad they will wish they were never born.
And I'm gonna start knocking over liquor stores again, because they ain't gonna suspect it, because who can suspect a guy in a wheelchair? I'll be all like, bitch, give me the money! It's some batteries! This shit don't power itself!
Can we be honest?
No.
But seriously, though.
Don't say it, man.
I don't want to go back outside.
I don't want to go out either.
Gentlemen, you are free to go.
No! Man, I'm a bad man! I'm gonna do crimes! Let me stay!
I will key your car.
Man, I'll leave divots on your lawn! I got 3 strikes! I'll shit into a bag and put it on your patio!
I will find your daughter, and then I will hide in
And
that bush.
she will walk away slowly. Okay, nurse, let's get these recidivists back out into the world, and good luck getting back in.
No.
It's gonna be a jailbreak somewhere in this town. See me and the
Milford styrofoam cups, please hold. Dave?
Hey.
Dave, I thought you quit on Friday.
Oh, Phyllis, I was just kidding around. You know me, Dave the Kidder.
Dave, I distinctly remember you saying, the rapture is coming. I don't ever have to see you jackasses ever again.
I was just joking. Let's get back to work, okay? There's a new line of styrofoam cups coming out.
Oh, good morning, Phyllis.
Good morning,
Dave?
Hey.
Wait, you quit because of the rapture. You made a whole big deal about it and everything.
Okay, maybe I quit because of the rapture, or maybe I made a big deal about it, but that was Friday. This is Monday.
You maxed out the company credit cards.
And don't forget about the part where he called us jackasses.
Okay. I maxed out the company credit card buying Rapture billboards and pamphlets and a cherry red 2011 Ferrari, but everybody makes mistakes, okay? Is that coffee? Thank you.
Dave, you bankrupted us. The cops are looking for you.
Boy, is my face red. This is really good coffee. Dave! Oh, Mr. Milford! What are you doing here, Dave? Well, you quit, Dave. I mean, kind of. I made a mistake. I'm back. Everybody makes mistakes. If I remember correctly, you told us on Friday that you would be returning as a godless warrior, hired by the dead to eat the bones of us and our children. That's what I remember specifically.
I set off the silent alarm, sir.
Thank you. Okay. Maybe I called all of you jackasses, and maybe I maxed out the company credit card, and maybe I threatened the lives of everyone that works here, but that's why pencils have erasers.
He's got us there, sir.
And he is a great salesman.
Huh? All right, you're hired again, Dave. Thank you, Mr. Milford. And no more outbursts from me, I promise. Okay. Until October 23rd.
That's great. Wait, burn your snakes and everything. Lenny Bruce is not afraid.
Hi, Marion. Why so glum?
Oh, hi, Ron. Well, I guess I could tell you. So, I got this new job, right, working for the Taliban, and I'm supposed to wreak havoc on the American public. And I thought I'd start with Chan because he forced me to get an abortion.
And?
My improvised explosive device didn't work.
You know, Marion, I'm not a victim of improvised explosive devices, but I have been in the movies. Specifically, the Ron Howard film Backdraft. Now, it seems to me that your improvised explosive device might be fine. The problem might be with your victim. Maybe he's not doing his job.
minutes away from seeing one of these 3 contestants win Bin Laden's job as the head of Al-Qaeda, the most dangerous terror organization in the world. Al Zareh, are you ready?
If Allah will let me, yes.
I bet you are. Al Zareh, can I call you Al?
You can call me Al Zareh.
Very good, very good. Adam Gedon! Hey, they call you Azam the American.
I do not care what my former country, America, calls me. All I am concerned with is that when they see this face, what they remember is fear and sorrow.
Ooh, scary. Okay, Saif Al-Abdel, when we left off, you had control of the board. So please choose one of the following categories. Jihaha, Oman, Oman, Obam them, and potpourri.
Let's try Jihaha, Ryan.
Very good. In 2009, Umar Farouk Abdul Muttalib gave new meaning to the term jock itch by smuggling a bomb onto a plane by hiding it in this place.
What is underwear?
That is correct. Yes. Very good. This 2002 shoe bomber was unable to do more than give himself a hot foot.
Robert Reed! Robert Reed!
So close. Robert Reed was the dad on the Brady Bunch. Richard Reed was the answer we were looking for. Next question. The 1980s Russian invasion of Afghanistan was brought on by?
The Jews.
Correct. In 1993, Ramzi Youssef was responsible for the failed bombing attempt of these buildings.
Twin Towers.
Correct. It's rumored that this group controls the media.
The Jews.
You bet. Palestine would be such a fun-loving place if not for the
Jews?
Bingo! It rained last Tuesday for about 10 minutes. Whose fault was it?
The Jews.
You got it! And that is time, Saif Al-Abdel. You are the new leader of Al-Qaeda.
Allah be praised.
How does it feel?
Oh, it feels great, right? And I cannot wait to get out there and start terrorizing.
Well, I gotta tell you, I think this job is gonna kill you. So long, folks. Until next time.
In entertainment news, TV's Dancing with the Stars captured massive ratings this week. Stories about the U.S. national debt continue to get low ratings, probably because everybody knows the winner will be China. NBA player Chris Humphries bought fiancée Kim Kardashian a 20-carat diamond ring. Kardashian stated, "It's beautiful and exactly what I wanted from Reggie Bush." I mean Chris. Charlie Sheen was offered $3 million to become the face of a dating website for women seeking sugar daddies. Coincidentally, Ashton Kutcher was offered $3 million to be the face of a site for men seeking sugar mamas. Subway is now the largest restaurant chain in the U.S., sending shockwaves through the food service industry.
I am not looking forward to this.
Neither am I.
I mean, he's Ronald McDonald. He's like the heart and soul of McDonald's.
Let's just get this over with.
Oh, hey, it is so good to see you guys.
Hey.
You know, I don't usually get downtown to the main headquarters. I'm usually out in the stores, you know, spreading the good word.
Yeah, Ronald, we need to talk to you about your role here at the McDonald's Corporation.
Oh, great. I'd love to talk about my job. You know, when I get up in the morning, I cannot wait to get out to those stores and see all the smiling faces on those kids.
And we appreciate you. You know, we want you to know that. It's just that.
What she's trying to say is that times have changed. That Super Size Me movie really did a number on us. Now we have anti-obesity groups putting pressure on us to lay off our youth marketing program. What we're trying to say is, yeah, it's just a different world.
They think I'm trying to make them fat.
Yeah.
I never wanted to make anyone fat. All I wanted to do was make the kids smile.
We know your job isn't easy. It's just that.
Ron, you're fired.
Oh.
What? I've worked here all my life. I don't know how to do anything else. I mean, I'm not even qualified to work at McDonald's.
Look, we know this is unexpected. have a place here in the McDonald's Corporation. Of course, you'll have to start at the bottom.
Oh, you mean like, making fries? I mean, that wouldn't be so bad.
No, you'll be the one scraping boogers off of high chairs.
That would be bad.
Mr. Spurlock, you're early.
You did not tell me he was going to be here.
Morgan Spurlock.
Ronald McDonald.
Look, he's a replacement. I wish you didn't find out this way. I was hoping maybe just by rumor.
But he'll destroy the company!
He's hip. He's fresh. He kind of looks like you. Look, this is the next chapter of the McDonald's Corporation.
Don't worry, Ronald. Next month I'm replacing your Happy Meal with a vegan contentment meal, complete with an eco-friendly toy.
I didn't want it to be like this. Look, we just hope that you'll always be a friend to the McDonald's Corporation.
I just need to go home and let this all sink in.
Actually, we're gonna need you to be out of the Ronald McDonald house by 5.
What the fuck?!
All right, folks, good news. We finally got the federal funding to open that Bible park in Kentucky.
Yeah. Amen.
Now, to review, if anyone asks, how could the federal government fund a Bible theme park, our reply is...
The park means jobs.
Exactly. However, if an employee complains about his government-sponsored job, we say...
That's not what Jesus wants.
Exactly. Now, let's brainstorm some ideas for rides at the Bible theme park. Who's got one?
I was thinking maybe a water park like a log ride, but with Noah's Ark.
Oh, very nice. Like it.
Yes, I was thinking the same thing with water, only a Moses parting the Red Sea attraction.
I saw something like that at Universal. It was very cool. Karen.
How about if we have a room with an upper room, and then we put a table in that room, and people come in groups of 13 and sit around it, and then they know what it's like to be at the Last Supper.
Sounds dull, Karen.
Well, they could pray, too.
Karen, please understand, we're here to promote Christianity, not to practice it. Next.
How about a burning bush that actually talks?
Yes.
What about a musical review where the Magi sings to Christ's child, like Sacred Manger Babe, Sacred Manger Babe, we're giving you gold, frankincense, and myrrh.
Okay, all right, we'll explain that myrrh is a embalming perfume, Karen.
What about if the visitors are out on the Sea of Galilee and there is a storm brewing and they have to pray to Jesus to calm the waters? Look over there!
Hey, how about we can have the park guests receive 39 flogs like Jesus had at the hands of the Romans?
It's a good idea. That might be insurance problems, so we'll probably skip that one.
How about we have a ride called the Apocalypse Ride? We put a bunch of people on a roller coaster, send them through tsunamis, earthquakes, tornadoes, and then they send them to hell.
I like it. I like that one a lot. Put it on the board. Karen.
What about if we have a door, and on the door we put a sign that says Judgment Day, and then when people walk through the door, they are deposited at their cars in the parking lot?
So nothing happens.
Correct.
I love it.
Welcome to the My Husband Cheated on Me support group. I see we have some new faces with us today.
Hi, I'm Maria Shriver.
Hi, Maria!
My husband is a cheater.
I told you so! I told you he was a cheater years ago! I said it!
Oprah, this is a support group, not an I told you so group.
You are right. But let me just say, I did tell you years ago, he's a muscle-headed cheater!
Okay, let's just get back on topic.
We French women do not mind if a man cheats. My husband, Dominique Strauss-Kahn, he cheats all the time.
He's not a cheater, he's a felon! How does that make you feel?
Oprah, I'm leading this group.
I like that my husband is a, how do you Americans say, like a hot, sexy rabbit that is just wanting to go all the time.
No American woman says that. No American woman wants her husband to be like a rabbit. Tigers, yes! Bulls, yes! Rabbits, no!
Oprah is right. We American women like our husbands to be loyal and monogamous.
But no, and we French do not. I mean, my husband cheating shows that he likes sex and that he's a sexy man who wants to grope women all the time. You know, I love it.
I thought this was a support group for women with cheating husbands.
It is!
For women who don't like their cheating husbands.
I don't mind the cheating, but I am here. And besides, my husband is innocent until proven more guilty.
Well, I'm here because I'm getting paid to be here, so let's keep things on.
I'm here because I like to help.
Thank you. You know, it's just I've stood by his side for 13 years, and I don't know what I'm going to do without him.
Well, you still have your children.
And you are very, very thin. What kind of cigarettes do you smoke?
Maria, you have the Women's Conference. For years now, you have helped women improve their lives by telling them to engage in talking, not fighting, and dialogue, not monologue, and forgiveness instead of grudges.
It's true, Mrs. Shriver. I learned everything I know about female empowerment from your women's conference. And living in your house for 20 years. I am Patty, the housekeeper.
It's the woman who slept in the same house with my husband. The woman who had a child the same week as me.
No, it made my life better. He bought me a house in Bakersfield. I learned everything I know about women empowerment from your female conference.
You want to see what I learned from having a cheating husband?
Pachai!
Impressive!
This just in, Virgil Hartgee, the Sauk County, Wisconsin supervisor, has defended his use of the word Jude because it's in the dictionary. Other words in the dictionary: asshole, douche, and jackass. Jared Loeffner, the man who shot Arizona Congresswoman Gabrielle Giffords, has been declared mentally incompetent. Therefore, he is forming an exploratory committee for the 2012 Republican nomination. Mark Zuckerberg has publicly announced his challenge for 2011. He will only eat meat that he has slaughtered. No word yet on how he will actually cook MySpace. With social networking in mind, we now take you to Silver Lake.
Wolf, I'm here in Madrid, Spain, where a protest camp has been erected at Puerta del Sol. Thousands are protesting the skyrocketing unemployment. 40% of people ages 16 to 25 are jobless, and they insist they will stay here until their demands are met. Much of the success of this camp has been because of Facebook and Twitter.
I am sick and tired of being unemployed. Let's rise and protest. Demand our voices are heard.
How will we get the permits at Bride Guy 92?
Sorry, bro. Bulls game. Bros rules.
I only do what the Kardashians tell me to at Hot Holly.
Will Bono be there? At Actoon, baby.
Ew, camping? At Four Stephanies.
I don't know. Let me pray on it. At Bible Land.
Hippies at G Tizzle.
Hey, Steve, hey, people, what's going on?
Oh, we're doing a scene from Romeo and Juliet to raise the artistic level of the show.
That's not what he means. Matt is dead.
Heart attack?
No, from the concussion you gave when he hit him with your physics textbook.
Well, maybe I can help. I'm not Mercutio, but I've played Mercutio on stage. Guys? Not again. Let's see. You guys are so immature. Go to a dumb church carnival when you can go to a big ball at the Capulets. Oh, but wait a minute. Maybe they have that baptismal clown dunking booth.
That's why we're going to the church carnival.
Well, where are your carnival tickets?
Well, they're right.
You can't get into a carnival without tickets. Don't worry. You guys are coming with me. Because it's well known I am charming. I know that I'm very strong. My rapier wit is disarming. And I've got a dick like King Kong. I'm sure you've discerned I've got money to burn. I'm as perfect as one guy can be. I'm witty, I'm pretty, I'm prince of the city, and it's just a pity you're not me. I drink, but I'm never hungover. I plow through the ladies 3 deep. I wake up smelling like clover. That is if I've bothered to sleep. If you orbit my world, you'll get second-hand girls. I'm God's gift to women, you see. I'm witty, I'm pretty, I'm gay, as in giddy, and it's just a pity you're not me. I see that Queen Mab has been with you. She is the fairy's midwife.
Let's get away from this Yahoo. His wit cuts like a rusty old knife.
Her chariot's an empty hazelnut, made by the joiner squirrel or old grub.
I think Mab translates to sluttin' or sluts.
He sounds like some drunk in a pub.
And then dreams he of cutting foreign throats, of breeches and bouscados, Spanish blades.
Mercutio, go take a jump in the moat. We only got through the 8th grade.
The two of you are just jealous of my wit and charm and panache.
No, you just don't listen.
Say, we've got a party to crash. My singing is wondrous, my genius is thunderous. The sunrise was designed for me. I invented the wheel, I can get you a deal on a low mileage carriage. Oh, it's such a steal. I've got dreams and goals to rip off Billy Joe.
There's someplace that we'd rather be.
It's just a pity you're not me. Nichols had something that he wanted to say about celebrating Memorial Day.
So I was watching Ken Burns' Civil War series, and there was a letter from a Union soldier to his family, telling his family how he wanted to be remembered when he was gone, and it was very touching. And since Monday's Memorial Day, I set the words of the letter to music. So. Remember me by drinking 14 Keystone Lights. Eat hot wings till you puke. Get nailed for DUI. Spend 7 hours in traffic trying to make it to the beach, just to turn around halfway. Remember me.
These words were written in 1863?
1864. Remember me by taking Monday off of work. Wake up at noon hungover, wishing you weren't so sunburned. Convince yourself that you won't waste your whole damn day in bed. Then lie back down and watch Hot Tub Time Machine instead.
For Second City this week, I'm Ron West. Remember, if you're driving home tonight, please use a car.
Remember me by drinking 14 Keystone Lights. make it to the beach, just to turn around.